evening, everybody. This is Eric of Eric Sports Cards Dover. Tonight we are going to be breaking a case of 2013 Topps Archives Baseball. This is a 10-box case. Not completely a sellout, but we had a couple teams left over. But anyway, I think hopefully what we'll find is a lot better variety of hits than we got in the football. We didn't do quite as well in the football as I had hoped. But in any event, hopefully this 2013 Topps Baseball, the Archives, will be a top-notch case for us. For those of you who have not been involved in any of our breaks before, our website is www.dovercards.forumocean.com. We do pretty much all reverse auctions where we list all the breaks that we're doing, list all the teams. Our starting prices are kind of started at the premium level. The teams in demand will sell pretty quickly, and then the rest of the teams we continue to adjust our price down until we can sell through as many as possible and kind of still recoup our money. So if you're interested, you can go to the site, register for free. Shipping is always included with the price of the cards. All the payments are through PayPal. And hopefully our regular buyers, which we have a great group of buyers, will tell you that you're going to get exactly what you see come out of here. You will get every single card, base, parallel, relic, autograph, you name it, you'll get it. With that said, we're going to go ahead and get started. And if you can give me a second, for some reason I'm not seeing the chat here. So I'm going to try to see if I can get that to show up. There we go. Give me one more second. Okay. Now I've got, and yeah, if you want to send that payment, you can do that right away if you want. Otherwise, I know you're good for it. So the White Sox are yours. Regardless of the hits, you got them either way. But if you send it, that's great. If not, I'll just send you an invoice tonight. Okay. With that said, let's get this going so we don't hold you guys up all night. As I said, this should be this is a 10-box case. Just get the boxes out here. Later this week, we have the Bowman football. That releases on Wednesday. We'll be doing a break of that. I'm not sure what night at this point. But I will get a schedule out to everybody. I apologize we didn't get that second case. I wanted it, and I'm not really sure what happened that we didn't get it. But hey, good evening, everybody. Got a couple new people joined us here. All right. So there's our 10 boxes. And light kind of hitting that, throwing it off, but you can kind of see the box in general, kind of old style looking box. So we are going to not play around too much. We'll get started on this right away. We'll take a one-on-one. Like I said, we didn't do real well with the Archives football, though we did get a printing plate of Andrew Luck. So at least we did get something worthwhile out of it. Not a whole lot of great autographs. Hopefully this will be a lot more friendly for us. All right. There we go. We'll go through the first pack or two a little bit slower. See the Dexter Fowler card there, Will Middlebrooks. So, a whole bunch of variety of different years cards there. Now, I know there are some short printed ones, and going through them quickly from the front, I may not be able to pick up on what they are, but just when you go through your cards, when you get them, just make sure you're looking for them. And we get one of the Robinson Cano tall boys. So, a couple basic packs there, give you an idea of what's coming. We'll go through the base cards a little bit quicker. Hopefully we don't miss anything as far as short prints. Maybe we'll pick them up as we go. But we're not going to take too long to go through some of these cards. There's an All-Star Robinson Cano Stan Musial card. Very nice. If you guys happen to see something that you know is a short print, feel free to type it in there to the chat. That way we can let everybody know. Manny Machado having a nice year, rookie card. Oh. And here is one of the redemption cards. There's one per box. We sold all 10 as a lot, and they will they're redeemable. You take them into the hobby shop and you get a random card that's foil wrapped from the 50s to the 80s. So that'll just be its own little lot. Could be something great, could be a bunch of junk. Kind of hard to tell, but you know, any card from the 50s or 60s, hopefully it'll be a decent card just because of age. And we get a Hiroki Kuroda. It's like a gold refractor type card, numbered to 199. Set that aside. So like I said, most every team sold. I think we had the Braves, the Brewers. Might have been a couple other teams. The Rockies, I think, did not sell. Haven't missed anything at all yet. Get a Bryce Harper tall boy. Mike Trout, Albert Pujols. We get a Matt Cain game used memorabilia for the Giants. The Expos, they go to the Washington Nationals. That was, I think, listed that way in the break. Dylan Bundy for the Orioles. Like I said, we do have the Bowman football case break coming up later this week. We also have a 4-case break of Top Series 2 coming up. It's 4 cases, 1 break. Still have quite a few teams left in there. Going to be really, really big lots of cards. So shipping going to be a little bit steep. Let me. I tried to take that into account. Here we have an autographed Bob Welch for the Oakland A's. And it's not serial numbers, but the A's get the first hit of the night as far as autograph hits. But that 4-box or 4-case Series 2 break, still plenty of teams to get involved. I had the offer up there before, and I wiped it out when we did the discounts for the one day. But the offer still stands. They've already got teams in that break. Any additional team, you can take $7 off the additional teams. There's the Derek Jeter All-Star. And that'll kind of offset some of the shipping costs that you don't need to pay if you have more than one team. That's pretty nice if they're that rare. Mariners were a team that did not sell. Here's one of the 4-in-1 cards. The Giants, who's all on there? Giants, Tigers, Rays, and Blue Jays. So cards like that will have to go through the tiebreaker. First tiebreaker is the buyer who had the most players on the card. From there, it goes to the team that was the most expensive, and so on. And we can go through, I'll make sure we go through all the steps just as listed on the site. And let you know who gets what. Rod Carew there. Always liked him as a player. Buster Posey, All-Star. And then as far as other breaks, I can't even think of all of them we have listed right now. There's a Tigers, Mariners, Angels, and Giants. Nice cards. Got Ty Cobb, Willie Mays, Ken Griffey Jr., and Mike Trout. All on the same card. Tough to find a group that good. I guess you could put a lot of groups together that would be that good, but definitely a pretty talented group. So what else do we have coming up with breaks in the future here? We have, I know we have Topps Tier 1 listed, Topps Inception, Bowman Inception. Some of those are baseball or football. Jason Mote for the Cardinals, number to 199. And Miguel Cabrera. Again, putting together a pretty amazing year. Carew was an insert, you said? I don't remember which one you're talking about, but I know I remember saw Carew go by. Clayton Kershaw and Steven Strasburg, All-Star. And we get a Albert Bell die cut. Stadium Club Triumvirate. So it goes to the White Sox. A very last minute pickup team. See if that pays off with a couple more hits for the White Sox. One thing about the archives, it does seem like you go packs and packs without seeing a hit. So it can get a little bit dull in between, but we get a Dave Parker autograph card. Nice card for the Pirates. If memory serves me right, it was Dave Parker who collided with John Stearns at the plate and ended up breaking his leg when John Stearns was the catcher for the Mets many, many years ago. Mike Trout, All-Star. Oh, you know what? Yeah, I wasn't even thinking about those. Got to look for those also. Another 4-in-1 card. Ted Williams, Frank Robinson. Carl Yastrzemski and Miguel Cabrera. So that looks like that would go to the Red Sox, at least at first glance. We'll see if I'm right or wrong about that, but it should. That'd be a good one to get. Yeah, I can remember looking for that no number Thomas card. And there's a Warren Spahn, Sandy Koufax, Steve Carlton, and Clayton Kershaw. And a Stan Musial, nice, number to 199. Nice card for the Cardinals. Reggie Jackson. So that must be one of the different insert cards there. Okay, let's see what we got coming up here. Ray Knight. So we talked a little about the 4-case break at Topps Series 2. We've got 3 different cases going for the Topps Tier 1. I think that's really going to be an absolutely loaded product. Dwight Evans for the Red Sox. Hopefully along the way we'll see some 101s in that Tier 1. A lot of teams left in there. There's a case break that's divisional, case break by team, Dave Winfield All-Star, and then there's a mini case, two mini case breaks to make up a full case. If you buy both teams from the mini case breaks, you get them at the same price that you would have bought the master case. If you buy them just one at a time, they are more expensive. And there's our next triumvirate card, Frank Thomas for the White Sox. So the White Sox are 2 for 2 with those. And the Orioles get a Lee May, how about we say it right, Lee May autograph card. That goes to the Orioles. I know some of you guys follow our pharmacy page, Bayard Pharmacy. We're giving away our 2 Phillies tickets tomorrow, so anybody who's liked the page and can actually attend the game, we have 2 tickets we're giving away tomorrow, sometime tomorrow. I'm not sure what time we'll post it. Johnny Bench All-Star. I know I saw a few of your names on there. got a all Yankees there, so that's an easy one. Babe Ruth, Reggie Jackson, Don Mattingly, and Derek Jeter. Nice combination of cards, players. And for the Mariners, we get a Hisashi Iwakuma, numbered to 199. I wouldn't mind catching a Ken Griffey Jr. autograph in this break tonight. Gio Gonzalez. Or maybe we'll get lucky like we did with the museum collection where we had 3 Trout autos in the same case. Maybe I could pull 3 Griffey autos out of the same case. Now I'm just being selfish. Got a Kevin Mitchell. And who we have here? Willie Mays. Stained glass type card. Gallery of, what's it called? Gallery of Heroes, or so that goes to the Giants. Cal Ripken All-Star. And another one of our Archives redemption cards. See if we get any type of, maybe a cut auto tonight, or a Rockers auto. Just a few packs left here in this case, this box. Nolan Ryan All-Star. Cal Ripken. And we get an Ellis Burks for the Red Sox. Fan favorite autograph. Darrell Evans All-Star. And last pack, this is box number 2. Let's see, we get Bob Feller, Tom Seaver, Nolan Ryan, and Justin Verlander. So there will be some tiebreakers I will have to sort through after this break. Okay, box 3. The second auto in this box was the Ellis Burks. Let's see who the last two were now. Ellis Burks and Lee May. Those were our last two. So we are now in the beginning of box 3. There's a Will Clark and Miguel Cabrera. You get a Derek Jeter. So there the triumvirate for the Yankees, which would connect to the other two cards to make wouldn't make one long card, but would appear to be one long card. Get a Miguel Montero. Anybody else having problems? Or I mean, for me, from my side, it looks like everything's working pretty well. Mike Greenwell, and we get a Gallery of Heroes. Ted Williams for the Red Sox. Everybody else doing okay out there? An Otis Nixon. I don't know if that might be one of the short prints. Number 212, I believe it is. Matt Kemp. That's one of the basketball versions. Justin Verlander. Okay, we get 4 Giants. Will McCovey, Will Clark, Matt Williams, and Buster Posey. Get a Bryce Harper auto, or not auto, all-star. I wish it was an all. And we get Vince Coleman, Ricky Henderson, Otis Nixon, and Kenny Lofton for the top base stealers right there. For the Diamondbacks, we get an Aaron Hill, number to 199. Davey Lopes for the Dodgers. Not a bad autograph there. Leon Durham, All-Star. Then we get a Ryan Braun, number to 199. Yenis Cepedas. Dave Stewart for the A's, Cal Ripken. There's a Juan Samuel, one of the short prints. Anthony Rizzo. I don't know if I'm alone, but I certainly wish that with the short prints, Topps would have looked to do more of the superstar Hall of Fame kind of guys and make them the short prints, as opposed to some of the just minor stars or regional stars. Giancarlo Stanton, All-Star. That would give you a lot more value out of the boxes or cases. And there's another one of our redemption cards. And a Travis Fryman, also one of our short prints. Greg Jeffries, New York Mets. All right, so the Mets with a hit. Jim Rice, All-Star. Tony Gwynn, Wade Boggs, Ryan Sandberg, and Cal Ripken Jr. All right, and then box number 3. Let's see what we have here in a minute. The box topper. Looks like Cabrera takes Tigers postseason mark. That goes to the Tigers, number 38 out of 99. Set that aside. Does seem to have a little bend in here, like it's just kind of not crazy, I don't believe, but just seems a little bent maybe. Warped might be a better word. And we have Warren Spahn, Sandy Koufax, Steve Carlton, and Clayton Kershaw. We had that one before. I do get spoiled when I open up cases like the museum collection, Rob Dibble, where there's hits in every single pack. Look forward to the tier 1. And, you know, any of the, I enjoy opening a lot of them, but I really enjoy the ones that are, you know, you're going to get some really big hits along the way. Dave Winfield. There's a Mike Greenwell for the Red Sox, one of the short print. And earlier I was talking about our 4-case break of Top Series 2 baseball. That'll be 2 hobby cases and 2 jumbo cases. I will not do all of those in one sitting. I don't think I can last that long. Albert Pujols. So I may do like a case a night for couple nights in a row, or depending on if it's, I guess if it's a weekend, maybe separate a couple of them, do one early and one a little bit later. Get Barry Zito, numbered to, am I reading it right? I thought, yeah, 199. That one looked like it said 139. Gary Carter, All-Star. Oh, I like the fact that some of those, some of those other cards are a lot less cards. It makes it much easier to sort and get out to you guys. Not only is the sorting a pretty big challenge, it's also the packaging even takes a lot longer with the big cases. And we get Delano DeShields for the Expos, which that will go to the Nationals. Having a hard time figuring out the football after this last draft. Dave Winfield, All-Star. Just not as deep with really big superstar type names. There's a lot of guys with a lot of talent who could become superstars, but it doesn't seem like there's the can't miss kind of guys like you thought you had last year with Andrew Luck and Robert Griffin III. There's a Justin Verlander, triumvirate, and trying to figure out pricing with all that, with a lot of guys who are either borderline or less less of the skill players in the top part of the draft. Makes it really tough to kind of figure out pricing on what's going to sell and what's not going to sell. Johnny Bench All-Star. Chris Sale, Yankees. We had that one already. Won't read them all off. Cal Ripken Jr. Oops. And a redemption card. So we had our one autograph out of here so far, Delino DeShields. Should be looking for another one coming up here. Mike Davis. Looked at that card and it looked like something was wrong with it at first, but it was just the way it was, the design of it. Willen Rosario for the Rockies, numbered to 199. Matt Williams. I still have probably 100 Matt Williams rookie cards that I loaded up one years ago when I thought he was going to be doing more than, I mean, he still was a good player, but I thought he was going to do even more than he did. Probably should have sold him during one of those years where he was on a home run rampage. Nolan Ryan. Dante Bichette. Yeah, there were several players. Bob Tewksbury, short print. I can remember buying big lots of rookie cards, and most of the time I missed on them. The one big one that I did hit was Barry Bonds. I had, I think, 200 of his 87 tops traded that I got fairly cheap. Jody Davis for the Cubs, autograph. I think I bought those Bonds cards for a quarter or 50 cents each. And on average, sold most of them for $7 to $10, but still, that was pretty good back then. Had I held on to them a little longer, they went up to, I think, $30 or $40, but take what you get. Darrell Evans. And last pack in box number 4. Yeah, Bob Feller, Seaver, Ryan, and Verlander. And that was it. That was box 4. And this will be the halfway point for us, box 5. Save the good half of the case for last. Well, and all the big hits there.
George Brett All-Star. Got Yogi Berra, Johnny Bench, Joe Mauer, and Buster Posey. Nice quad of top-notch catchers there. Larry Bowa, short print for the Phillies. I think that's a couple now. We've had short prints for the Phillies. I think we had Juan Samuel earlier. Yankee CC Sabathia, the basketball variety style. You get a Sergio Roma, number to 199. Denny McLain for Detroit. And for the Tigers, we get Miguel Cabrera, the left half of the triumvirate, or left third, I guess. An autograph coming up for the Blue Jays, Lloyd Moseby. So it looks like the autographs are kind of hopping around, seeing pretty much a different team with every autograph. Fred McGriff, Ryan Sandberg All-Star. Tony Gwynn All-Star. And we're going to quad of Mets, Strawberry, Mookie Wilson, Doc Gooden, and Howard Johnson. Get a Denny McLain, short print for the Tigers. Dave Concepcion. Mike Schmidt, All-Star. Redemption. Mike Schmidt. I hear you. I need a little excitement, sir. Carlton Fisk. Yeah, Archives has never been my favorite, this kind of set. Alan Craig, number 199. We got Don Baylor, Dave Parker, Darryl Strawberry, and Eric Davis. I know Lineage was like a similar type thing, and I don't know, these don't excite me as much as some of the other sets do. And it doesn't even have to be the, there's a Dave Parker short print. Doesn't even have to be the top level cards. I just, you know, if you're going to make a set like this, it's nice to throw some of the fan favorites in, but you need to have some nicer hits in here. At least a little more, tiny bit more frequently. Well, there you go. There's a Darren Dalton autograph card. J.B. Belk, or J. Belk. I'm giving you extra letters in your name there. Going out to the Phillies. Andrew McCutchen, All-Star there. Yeah, I think I might. Got Fred Lynn. And for the Yankees, we get a Lou Gehrig, Gallery of Heroes. Okay, second half of the case. Bound to be a little bit better. Was that the one you were looking for when you picked up the Phillies? I'm sure you wouldn't turn down a Schmidt autograph either, though. We can get you one of those. George Brett, All-Star in there. Adam Dunn for the White Sox, number to 199. So all the White Sox were a last-minute purchase. They got a few minor hits here. Yogi Berra, John Bench, Joe Mauer, and Buster Posey. Not getting big hits for the White Sox, but picking up little things. They add up. Mookie Wilson. That's one of the short prints. Ozzie Smith for the Cardinals. Basketball variety. What a great fielder he was. All right, well, we're in the second half of the case here. Now it's time to Chris Sale. Time to get some bigger. Got the little ones out of the worst, so the second half, pep everything up a little bit. Tony Gwynn. The Mets again. Eric Davis, short print. Ted Williams. Got an autograph coming up here. Tom Brunansky for the Minnesota Twins. Kind of continue to bump around the different teams. I'm not sure, but I don't think any team has gotten 2 autographs yet, unless there's one I forgot about. Anybody remember a team getting 2 autographs? Did the Phillies have one earlier? That maybe they have 2 now? Ryan Braun. Ryan Sandberg. Robin Ventura. So I think we have all 3 of the White Sox for the triumvirate. Howard Johnson's a short print there. All right, so we're going to pull the only Astros auto. Steven Strasburg. Nolan something. Yeah, I don't know if anybody's heard of him. Would be a nice one to pull, though. There's a Harmon Killebrew for the Twins, number to 199. Mike Schmidt All-Star. a good start to the second half of the case here if we pulled a Nolan Ryan. Delino DeShields. Buster Posey. Well, hopefully we start to pull something nice. Carlton Fisk. We had Don Baylor, Dave Parker, Eric Davis, and Darryl Strawberry. I think we've seen that one before. Fred Lynn, short print. All right, 3 packs to go, so we should be coming up on another autograph. And we go to the Blue Jays again. This time it's Jesse Barfield. Not quite a Nolan Ryan autograph there. An Albert Pujols Gallery of Heroes card. Derek Jeter. And that's it. That's the end of box number 6. Yes, you are. You're definitely doing better at this point with the White Sox. Here's a Hubie Brooks for the Expos. Goes to the Nationals. Ellis Burks. Darryl Strawberry. And a Kevin Mitchell short print. Will Middlebrooks. David Wright. So we've got about 3.5 boxes to go. Time to start finding some of the nice hits. Hal Morris short print. And a Larry Bowa for the Phillies autograph. So the Phillies get for sure their second autograph now. That will be all right. Pull both of them. I wonder if that would happen in any case that they put together. Darren Dalton, short print. I would have never expected to get the 3 Mike Trouts out of that case we got the other night, but so you never know. Willie Stargell. Pedro Guerrero. Mike Trout, Bryce Harper, Ryan Braun, and Matt Kemp. Nice group of 4 players there. Got John Mayberry, short print. Got an Otis Nixon, tall boy. And that Brandon Phillips, number to 199. Okay, let's see. Got one more autograph to come across here. There we go. Got a Mike Trout, Gallery of Stars. Nice card for the Angels. I think we had the Pujols earlier. Nice. There we go. Get a framed 1973 mini auto of Clayton Kershaw. Nice card for the Dodgers. I don't know who had the Dodgers. I don't have that up in front of me, but nice card there. That's clearly our best auto so far. So maybe it will be getting better here down the stretch. David Freese. Jay Belk. Nice. And an Andy Pettit. Oops. Somehow I was getting off camera there. Okay, 3 boxes. Now we're getting into the good hits. That's the way to do it. It's easy to get through the boring ones in the beginning. They're tough after you sat through a bunch of good ones. Ty Cobb, Ken Griffey Jr., Mike Trout, and Willie Mays. Tom Seaver for the Mets. There's another short print, Charlie Howell. There we go, Steven Strasburg, number to 199. Derek Jeter, All-Star. And we got Posey, Dickey, Cabrera, and Price. Got an Eric Davis. Let's stay with the pile we've been working on here. Got a Mariano Rivera for the Yankees. Got Paul Blair for the Orioles. And we get Matt Harrison for the Rangers, number 199. And a fan favorite, we get Brett Saberhagen, autograph. I think that, I'm not positive, is that as a Royals, or does anybody know? Have to take a look, see if we can find out who that's listed with. Somewhere. I think we got them all. And Kirk Gibson. Okay, let's see. Mike Trout, All-Star. Well, we'll check to see what it goes to. Hopefully, for my sake, I wouldn't mind it being KC, but we'll see how it's listed. Ted Williams, Frank Robinson, Carl Yastrzemski, and Miguel Cabrera. Looks like a Red Sox card. And there's a redemption card. Kent Hrbek, short print. Frank White. Okay, we got a few packs left, and then we're down to our last 2 boxes. Tim Salmon short print. Skipped. Did I skip something? Yes. Al Kaline. Buster Posey All-Star. Reggie Jackson. Fred McGriff. That's a short print. Dave Parker. Robinson Cano. And that's it. 2 boxes to go. Give me 2 seconds. I need a drink. My throat is about as dry as it can be. Okay. Let's get into box number 9 here. Okay. Let's see if we can get 1 or 2 decent hits down the stretch here. That was perfect. Ken Griffey Jr. Insert. Ooh. I am more tired than usual tonight. Justin Verlander. Got McCovey, Clark, Williams, and Posey. Mike Trout. And a Derek Jeter. Roberto Clemente. Nice. Get a Jordan Zimmerman, number to 199. And Cliff Lee for the Phillies. We got there Coleman, Henderson, Nixon, and Lofton. Bob Tewksbury, short print. There should be an autograph, it looks like, in this pack. And the Padres, Benito Santiago. So the Padres even get a hit. We got a Giancarlo Stanton All-Star. And there's another redemption. Albert Pujols. Tom Bernansky, short print. Rob Dibble. And we get a Jared Weaver for the Angels. We got Gwynn, Boggs, Sandberg, and Ripken. Leon Durham, All-Star. Matt Williams, Mini. Okay, last pack. Box number 9. And we get the Bobby Brown metal auto. We do get an auto there for the heavy metal. All right, so it took 9 of our boxes to get there, but we got there. And 1 box left. All right, best of luck to y'all. I don't know what to expect out of this last box, but hopefully there's at least something nice. Box topper. Let's go ahead and do that first. Rice rips his way to 1978 AL MVP award. Jim Rice, numbered 99 out of 99. I don't know if it's going to focus or not, but maybe not. It goes out to the Red Sox. Okay, Bobby Brown, she was, I think, more known for being in some of the music videos, if I remember right. And I think she was in TV a little bit, too. Edwin Crosby. Why it made me think I didn't remember seeing that one all night. Thought maybe it was a short print. Mike Trout, Bryce Harper, Ryan Braun, and Matt Kemp. Yeah, that would be good. Seems to be the hot rookie right now. Howard Johnson. Austin Jackson, number to 199. Got a Prince Fielder. So I don't know if any of you watch Game of Thrones? Pretty, I enjoy it. Pretty good TV show on HBO, but huge surprise last night. Delino to Shields, short print. I know it caught my wife and I both completely unprepared. Chris Sale, Robinson Cano, if you don't watch it, and you ever get time to get caught up, I find it to be a pretty interesting series. Fred Lynn, short print, and Miguel Cabrera, Gallery of Heroes. All right. Should be sneaking up on one of our last two autographs here. And the autograph's coming. I can't tell who it is yet. Mike Greenwell, Red Sox. So that wasn't the big one. Bryce Harper and a Fred Lynn All-Star. And a Prince Fielder. Andre Dawson. And we Yankees, Ruth, Gehrig, Barrett, and Jackson. Okay, got our last couple packs here, and then we're all done. Looks like one more hit yet tonight. Got a Don Baylor short print.